Yesterday on this program, we told you about one obstacle blocking the VA reform bill. Unions don't want crooked employees held accountable if they do something wrong. And within seconds, your emails started pouring in. This email caught our attention. Quote, the VA is losing good people due to this reform bill. It is indirectly punitive and takes away the pensions of supervisors if problems arise even far below them. Well, that's interesting. So is the reform bill really to blame for so many of the problems at the VA? Let's talk to the CEO of Concerned Veterans for America, Major Pete Hegseth. Good morning to you, Major.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Yesterday on this program, we were talking about how the big union said, look, this new bill is, it's a morale buster. People don't like it. What do you think?
I could not disagree more. And what are the unions going to say? Of course they're going to not like a bill that gives more latitude to leadership to fire poor employees. So this bill shakes up the status quo. And then the status quo reacts. The bureaucracy, the lobbyists, everybody in Washington says, no, you shouldn't be able to fire anybody. They need all the protections they've already had. Sure, there could always be a hypothetical case where a bad employee could be fired for the wrong reasons. But in reality, nobody's been fired yet using this new reform law at all. And you've seen the wait time scandals. I mean, you guys have covered this more than anybody else. Veterans are waiting on secret lists, have been waiting months and months. It hasn't changed, and no one's been held accountable. So before we start talking about protecting workers, why don't we hold a few people accountable first?
Absolutely, that's the key. And I think part of it, Pete, is the fact that in August a bill to fix the VA passed, and we heard about this card that you would get to take into the VA, and you'd get a choice where if the VA isn't close, you could go to a nearby doctor out of network. That sounded great, but it's not working.
It sounds great. We supported it. My organization, Concerned Vets for America, supported the bill because it introduced choice and accountability. The problem is the VA is strangling it. They're trying to prevent veterans from getting that choice because that means they go outside the system, and no one's been fired yet. So right now you have to call a 1-800 number with your choice card and ask them if you can go see a private provider, and they tell you whether you live too far or you're waiting too long, which usually means, sorry, can't access private care. You better stay inside the VA. So it's not real choice, and the bureaucracy's battling it at every turn.
Pete, 20 seconds. What's your message to the unions blocking this new bill?
If you want to, my message to unions blocking this bill is this is about veterans, not the bureaucracy, not the workers at the VA. It's about serving veterans better. There's so many wonderful employees at the VA. You should welcome accountability. Welcome the ability to be rewarded for good behavior and fired for bad behavior. That's what the private sector's been doing for decades, and that's what veterans deserve, is quality health care and quality customer support. And it shouldn't be about unions or non-unions. It should be all about the vets.
All right. Major, thank you very much for joining us live from Washington, D.C. What do you folks think?